I'm Ann-Kathrins.
I'm Sebastian.
And we are
on a journey together. This is our story.
Hello everyone, my name is Ann-Kathrin and I'm from Germany. Yes, this is the country of the Oktoberfest. Actually, I have never been.
What?
It's on my bucket list, okay?
Okay.
So how did my whole travel story start? After I finished school, I went to New Zealand to be an au pair. Why did I choose the furthest country I could find from Germany? That's actually a good question. I think my brother influenced this, as he was also traveling the world and he was in New Zealand at the moment. So I was like, well, would be nice to see him again. Let's go to New Zealand.
Let's go!
So that's what I did. I had an amazing time. My family was beautiful. I'm still in contact with them. But this year came to an end. I went back to Germany and all my friends were already studying. They were already working in their jobs. So I was thinking, okay, I guess that is what you're gonna do now. This is what society wants you to do. This is life. So I started working as an administrative assistant. And then COVID hit. And I think that was a big changing point for me because from one day to another, you could not travel anymore. And there was so many places out there that I really wanted to see. So I promised myself I'm going to start saving. And when the COVID restrictions get a little bit more easier with all the travels, I wanted to go on a gap year. And this is what I did. I started my gap year in May 2022. I became an au pair again in Spain. And this is where I met Sebastian. So I guess it's his turn now.
Hello guys, I'm Sebastian. I'm from Spain. Although after all these travels through the world, a lot of people have told me that I look like Indian. So shout out to all our Indian followers. I've been always passionate to travel since I was a kid. I luckily have parents that share the same love. So since I was really little, I had the chance to go to countries like Germany, France, even Egypt at times. And with all those travels, it increased even more my love for travel. And fast forward a couple of years, when I was 11, I had to move to Peru to live there for 7 years, and it was an amazing experience. It ignited even more my passion for traveling since I had to live in a completely different culture to mine, and it's a country that I've loved so much, that I have so many friends there and so many people that I care for, and it just showed me that in each place that you go, the culture and everything even gives you so much. Like traveling gives you so much to you to develop and become a better human being, that I fell in love with that. I finished school in Peru and I decided to move back to Madrid to study university there. And since I was back in Europe, it's more cheap to travel, so I started to travel a lot through Europe. After I finished university, that was during the year of COVID, I got a little bit afraid that COVID was going to stick around for the rest of our lives, so I started to panic a little bit, but at the same time I didn't have any savings. So luckily I had an internship, and after that internship they gave me an offer, a really nice company, a really good company from Spain, and the company had the offices in Fort Towers of Madrid. That it was one of my goals to work at some point in my life in those offices. I had 2 goals accomplished after going out of university. Also, when I signed that contract, I made a promise to myself that after 3 years, so in September 2023, I will quit my job to give a chance to travel the world at least for 1 year. I had the most amazing time working for that company. I grew so much as a person and also learning about the professional world. I had so much friends there. It was not exactly 3 years. As I told you, I should have quit it on September 2023, but I did it 6 months earlier. I went on my world travels with Anna on February 2023, and one of the reasons that I did it earlier was because Anna was starting to travel South America, and for me it was an absolute dream also to see more of my second continent, my second home that I lived there. But yeah, that story is for later.
So we're gonna tell you our story now.
I'm Sebastian.
Ann-Kathrins, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It began in June 2022.
Yeah.
As I told you before, I was living in Spain at this time. I went to Madrid for a holiday.
She had to visit the best city in Spain.
Okay.
And he took me out for probably one of the worst ice cream I had in my entire life.
It's not my strong point. I'm good with burgers.
So yeah, we started out as friends. I visited Madrid. He then came to Barcelona where I was living.
She did a very good job as a guide.
Yeah, I was a good tour guide. So yeah, and then we kept talking. I moved city. I went to San Sebastian. I lived there, and then I had the plan in October 2022 to go to Mexico. And I flew out from Madrid. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna come back to Madrid. You wanna hang out? The planner.
Here, I made the best plan for a weekend trip through Toledo, Avila, and Segovia, that are the cities surrounding Madrid. And yeah, it was really nice. We started connecting even more. Since we are always texting, it's not the same like in person. We started like feeling a connection, but at the same time we were not throwing ourselves because we knew like she had to go to Mexico.
Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. That was the plan.
Yeah, and I had to stay my job in Madrid until my plan of leaving in September 2023. But
Destiny. Shout out to EasyJet. Like, we had a great weekend. He dropped me at the airport in Madrid and we said goodbye. I was about to fly to Mexico and the flight got cancelled. Well, I was supposed to fly from Madrid to Bristol and then from Bristol to Cancun, but the first flight got cancelled, so I could not catch the connecting flight also. Texted him, and first he thought it was a joke.
yeah, I was leaving my car already in the garage when I received the text, and I was like, yeah, she's the joking or something like this. And then I received the image with the delayed, and I was like, oh. So I took the car again and went straight back to the airport to help her because yeah, the people there speak Spanish and usually some of them don't speak really good English.
We were trying to sort things out. There was no chance that we're gonna go to Bristol on this evening. So EasyJet put us in a really nice hotel. We sorted out the things another way, but I had, I think, 3 or 4 more days in Madrid. And yeah, I think this is when things got interesting.
Yeah.
We meet again and the connection felt stronger. And then we were like, well, but what is the next time that we can see each other? And Sebastian said, well, I have a few days off beginning of December. Where are you going to be? And I was like, actually, I want to spend Christmas in New York. What do you think?
And for me it was an absolute yes. It's true that we talked a little bit about it in our weekend trip, but I was not very sure. But after this day, I was like, I will make it work. I don't know how. I will ask my bosses for even 1 day extra and I have the complete week. Because yeah, New York for me, it's one of my favorite cities. It was my first solo trip when I was really young and going for Christmas. It was also an absolute dream. Fast forward, when we were in December there, it was an amazing time.
It was not very budget friendly. Now
No.
we are more the budget friendly travelers. New
Yeah.
York was not budget friendly. But well, we really enjoyed our time there. Now
Yeah.
it's your part of the story of
And
you quitting your
yeah,
job.
and then after the time in New York ended, we were really sad. For me, it was really difficult to take the flight. I think I cried the entire when I was doing the security check, when I was going through the tunnel to the airplane. In the airplane, it was really tough for me. Even I thought not taking the plane. The next day when I was in the office, I didn't feel right. And I started to feel that it was the train passing to go with her to travel the world in South America. So after talking through 2 weeks with her, my parents and everything, I took the decision to quit my job
Earlier.
earlier.
than you planned.
I had a gap year officially when we are doing this YouTube video. I can tell you that I quit it already. I started to travel the world with her in February 2023.
We started off in Rio with the
Rio.
carnivals, which was absolutely crazy. For me, it was the first time in South America. I had like no idea what I got myself into, but
She was walking like through South America, la 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 la, with the phone like this.
my phone also got stolen, but
Peru?
not because I
Oh.
was la 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 la. But well, never mind. This is a different story.
Yeah. Oh, well, we had the chance to travel to 4 continents in this year. And yeah, but this...
Well, in last year.
In the last year, yeah, excuse me. But yeah, this is a little bit of what the vlogs are going to be. Don't expect daily vlogs because we don't have time for that.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
We have other projects in store and everything.
We're gonna try weekly,
Yeah.
or at least once a month.
Once a month, for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild mixture. It's going to be like travel blogs, but also talking about our little projects, because yeah, somehow I told you that we quit our jobs, so now we need to find a way to sustain this lifestyle. Some businesses that we are building online.
Business.
We will keep you updated with this.
Yeah.
Some lifestyle
challenges that you come with us. Also, we love to try food, so we have a lot of challenges of trying food and everything. Budget tips.
You can also put some recommendations in the comments.
Yeah.
Things that you would love to see from us. If not, you can also connect with us on Instagram and DM us there. And yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Our journey in YouTube starts.
We are on a journey together.
Bye bye, guys. I think it's good, no?